change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry tell me's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine. Keep with a rip. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a dip. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, go timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hit my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you dust like a wide out. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Yeah. Booming this like Metro. Groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Bend on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, die on, stand my headstone. Stop been grown. You ain't getting money, been Frank in the friend zone. Got. I ain't never switched up in a family. Be talking to Nebby at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog to a she nasty. Then I'm gone, she me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I moved to the back like an athlete. Got a little buzz, but these zippers don't chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet. Independent, man, these can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me a Grammy. A crib with a leg and a whip for my granny. I ain't never had me no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me.
I've been going hard from the night into the daylight. Telling them all that yesterday's price is not the same price. Eating up wings for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror.
Today.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Prescott now. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Shedding the tackle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now they'll change things up. On play action, Prescott. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Off the play fake, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Boye Mafe got through the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey Good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. The leading rusher among rookies a season ago. Here's Kenneth Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to Walker on first down. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll try the air now with Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. third down. Here's Walker. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. To throw is Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight wind.
He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Pollard will take it up the gut, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10. High throw, but he makes the catch. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, and there's was a diving catch. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To the air again, Prescott. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's second and 10. Here's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Sticking with Walker on second down. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Smith on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Down to the 22-yard line. Second down and 6 now. Sticking with Walker on second down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And going right back to Walker. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. The final shot here before break. Smith steps away to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf as time expires in the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
But my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up first and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Left side complete to Lockett. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
And now Smith going to change the play.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
70 Ranger.
To throw on second down is Smith. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by one score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Geno. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. They'll try and run. It's Dallas.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
On 1st and 10, Smith.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, this will be Dallas. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Smith.
And he'll get this to his running back, DJ Dallas.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Throwing is Smith.
On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
Touchdown!
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 21-14. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Play action now, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A first down throw for Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Running right, it's Pollard to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterback.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. Down inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Smith going to move him around. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
It's caught. Lockett.
Across midfield. Tyler Lockett.
And all the way in. Touched it. Taking it in.
And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Prescott.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And powering through at the 35. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Now Dak.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Trey Brown.
And they